Hello, this is Dr. Oz. In this video, I would like to show you how to use inventory management, which will help you with your business networks. First, I sign into our class Blackboard, and you should be able to see here 111 inventory management and network design. And you should be able to see here 11 inventory management data file. I will download this original file, and then once it's downloaded, I will open the file. And here's how the file looks like. So first I will click on the inventory simulation worksheet and click here enable editing. So here in this problem we have a demand based on discrete uniform distribution with minimum demand of 10 purses per day, maximum of 30 purses per day, and the average is 20. And this is a discrete distribution because it can only get integer values, and also is uniform because the probability of getting demand any number between 10 to 30 is equal probabilities. And then average holding cost is $100 per purse per year, and beginning inventory is 200 purses. Ordering cost, every time you order, it will cost us 200 bucks. Reorder point is 100 units. Every time we reach 100 units, we will reorder because average demand is 20 and lead time to get those orders 5 days. So we need to have at least 100 units so we don't run out of inventory. Model duration, we will do it for whole year. And the lot size, I will start with 500, but we will try to find the best lot size number. So let's create a model for this. And I would like to start with the objective of this model. And since I give you guys here cost information, I'm trying to minimize the total cost. And here we have two different costs, ordering cost as well as holding cost. Okay, and I will calculate that value right here. Okay, next thing is that since to be able to calculate total cost, I need to calculate ordering cost per year. So I will just calculate the ordering cost right here. And then also I need to calculate the I need to calculate the holding cost as well. So once I calculate these two costs, I will be able to calculate my objective, which is ordering cost plus the holding cost. Okay, now let's click on screen cell, make it dollar, and I don't need decimals. Same thing, ordering cost, dollar, no decimals. Holding cost, dollar, no decimals. But now let's focus on the ordering costs. To be able to calculate this, I need to keep track of my orders throughout the year. So I will start with day. And here I have one. And then what I can do is under home, fill, series. In my column, I would like to increase these days one by one all the way till 365 days. That's given here. Okay. So now, as you can see, I have 365 days of simulation I need to do. And every day I need to keep track of one, beginning inventory, two, demand, three, ending inventory, and finally, amount ordered. Okay. So beginning inventory is nothing more than 200 right here. I referenced that. Demand will be a random number, rand between, bottom number is 10, comma, maximum is 30. Perfect. Every time I press function F9 or some computers F9, this random number does change. So now I can calculate ending inventory based on beginning inventory minus demand. Perfect. And I would like to make sure that because sometimes we may end up in a situation where the demand is greater than what we have. So this actually it's okay. I will show it as a negative number. That means that we are back order. But if that bothers you, we can use a max functional if statement to make sure this value never goes below 0. So amount ordered. Here's I'm gonna use the if statement if we have ending inventory that is less than or equal to the reorder point, then we will order lot size. Otherwise, we won't order anything. Perfect. So now I would like to look at this. Obviously, I cannot drag this one down. So beginning inventory next day will be the ending inventory of the previous day. And I can click on that, right down corner, black cross, double click to copy the formula down. And I would like to copy this formula down as well, demand. So I need to lock these two cells because I don't want them to move. Highlight them and then function F4, enter. And here I can just click on it, right down corner, black cross, double click. Ending inventory, this formula looks good. Right down corner, black cross, double click. Amount order. So when I look at the blue cell, I want that number to go down. However, red and purple cells, I want them to be uh, I don't want them to move. So function F4 to lock them. Click on it, right down corner, black cross, double click. Perfect. Okay. So now as you see, we just keep ordering because there's an issue here. That means the beginning inventory formula is not right because it should be ending inventory plus previous amount ordered, right? Because amount ordered formula comes from here. So that means that this formula must be ending inventory plus amount ordered. Again, we assume that the orders arrive right away before the store opens next day. Okay. So now, as you can see, below 100, ordered 500 units, and below 100, order, and so on. That's good. Control S to save it. Now, I would like to calculate my ordering costs by looking at if with the if statement, if actually I should do count if, right? Because I need to count number of orders, count if the range is from here, I6, Control Shift down arrow, comma, scroll all the way to the top. If that number is greater than 0, then count it. That's number of orders. And multiply that by ordering cost, which is right here. So you can see the ordering cost here, $3,000. Again, every time I press function F9, ordering cost may change depending on number of orders, but it's pretty stable as you can see in general. Now, I would like to calculate the holding costs by looking at the average inventory throughout the year. You can use here ending inventory beginning or end, or you can take the average. I don't really, so I'm not so picky, so I would just use end inventory, Control Shift down arrow. That's the average inventory on average for a given year. And then I will multiply this value by the holding cost per year, which is right here. So you can see the calculation right there. Perfect. So now that's my total cost, and I'm trying to find the best lot size queue to minimize this total cost. To do that, I will create a sensitivity analysis right here, right? So I will try different lot sizes. And here you just leave one cell empty and then start the options. Let's say I'm considering any number between 550 to 600. And I would like to keep track of my ordering costs as well as holding cost. Right hand corner, drag it, as well as total cost. Let me just put here total cost, which is equal to this green cell. I would like to keep track of these values. Again, these are dollars, and I don't need decimals. Okay, so now highlight the table from the empty cell, and then under data, what if analysis, data table. So this is a one-way data table. What does that mean? That means that I have only one input, which is the lot size, and I have three outputs. So my input cell is in my column right here. So I will say column input cell, this little icon, lot size, which is right here. I want Excel to change this number based on the numbers provided here and calculate these three numbers. Enter, click OK. And these are all dollars, no decimals. Okay, so you can see the cost associated with each of these options. And if I want to color code the total cost, perhaps right here under Home tab, conditional formatting, the lower the better. So that's why I will use this one right here, lower the better. Okay. So the best solution is, as you can see, somewhere between 150 to 200 lot size, because that will give me the lowest cost, total cost. All right, so what I would like to also do is create a couple visualizations. First of all, what I would like to do is create a table, not table, line chart for these three costs. So I highlight these three columns, insert line chart, the first option right here. And then make sure that when you create this line chart, you make sure that you don't include the first row, because that's just the base case scenario, whatever we plugged in, which is 500 unit scenario. So what I would like to do is, when you click on your chart like this, you can just go one of the corners. When you see this symbol, you can drag it a little bit like this to make sure you don't include the first row. Perfect. So again, let's label this chart by clicking on this plus sign and chart elements, and then put axis titles. And y-axis title here is cost, and x-axis title here is lot size. Lot size Q. Okay. And I will right click on the data and then I say chart and then select data. And here I would like to edit my horizontal axis labels, and those are going to be these lot sizes. Enter, click OK. and then click OK. So you can see that the minimum cost is somewhere between 150 to 200 lot size, and you can see the holding cost and ordering cost and total cost here. Okay. And also I would like to create a graph for ending inventory. I will just click here, Control Shift down arrow to select the entire column, insert, line chart, first option again. So this is my ending inventory. And here you can see, let's add the access titles. These are number of purses. Okay. And that's my, again, chart title and inventory. And finally, um, this one is our days, x-axis. So you can see inventory goes down, up replenished goes down, and up replenish and so on. And if I, for example, find plugin value which is closer to optimum solution, let's say between 150 to 200, let's say I plug in 175, and at that level, this is how, let's find the chart. This is how the line chart looks like. Again, this is, we talk about this. I'm trying to find the ending inventory line chart, which is somewhere here, right here. I'm gonna carry this one to all the way to the top. All right. Sorry it's taking so long, but I just want to make sure that these charts are together right here. So if I zoom in, so you can see we replenish, every time we go below 100 units reorder point, we replenish 175 and then go down, up and down, and we have more orders, but that will minimize our total cost. That's it for this video. Until next video,